one of those, it's almost like that size. So at that size, it's about 350 pages. Yeah.
I wonder if they do Andrew count pages.
Yeah, one of them nights. Once in a blue moon.
They're not going to accept like a 750 page book, right?
Yeah. Unless they're willing to do that. Yeah. Right. They create pages like that, you know. Right. Like the publishers.
Does the manufacturer have to have a limit?
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah. How big they can print.
Yeah.
Where is everybody?
Oh, yeah. They had to cut that down.
Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Where are you? Where did you go? I'm trying to figure out how to turn comments on so I can see them. But anyway, it's once in a blue moon. But I lied, there is an O. There is an O. NFO is no fucking orange, if you didn't know that. But hey, it's about that time of the year. Oh my god, he's so gross. It's not bad manners, it's just bad beer. You know, most people don't like Blue Moon. Well, I love Blue Moon. Blue Moon is the good shit. So what are you guys doing on a Saturday night? Anybody? Anybody? See any? No? Excuse me. Comments. Where are the comments at? No comments? No comments? There's a comment. So, there's no paneling. Straight up on YouTube, no panel. Why, what would you talk about if you was to come on panel? If I had a panel going right now, what would you talk about? Griker? Would you talk about your favorite beer? Would you talk about the upcoming fall of the Western civilization? Or somewhere in between? No, I don't think I've had chicken nuggets since I was a little child. No, I lie. I've had, I guess I probably had some chicken, not McDonald's chicken nuggets, I don't eat those. I've had some chicken tenders. You know, I like me some tenders. Do you like chicken tenders, Autumn Ann? What kind of question is that? Okay. Do you like Blue Moon, Ann? Do you like Blue Moon? Do you like football? I don't like football. Do you like MMA? I'm doing all right. No complaints.
What would we like to hear?
Well, you're not in the complaint department?
No, not today.
Well, who's in the satisfaction department?
I guess I'd be the first in line.
I always tell people that. Chicken tenders are yummy. So what's up, cuh? What's up, cuh? Where's the paneling? No panel. No panel today. Like I said, what would we talk about if there was a panel? We talk about the amazing societal distractions that are going on. What's up, Lynette? Cheers, girlfriend. And I walked to the local water also. You just subbed. Well, thanks. Appreciate it. I don't know if you can handle all the drama that's associated with this channel. Oh, Lynette. I'm going to have to call you. I got to have to call you and tell you the latest. Motherfuckers online are crazy. crazy. Did you know that they're crazy? Drama. I don't love drama. I don't love drama. I do not love drama. Sometimes I'm forced to be part of it, but I'd like to know when the last time somebody online that is filled with all the insanity, when's the last time they were out just to have a beer? I'm at Applebee's if you didn't know. If you didn't know. What's the motto of Applebee's? What's the motto? Is there a motto?
Neighborhood bar.
Yeah, out with the neighborhood bar. There you go. What's up, Tony? Tony! Fuck you, Tony! You ever see that video? It says "Fuck you, Tony." You ain't never seen it? You gotta type in YouTube.
Yeah.
Just type in "Fuck you, Tony," and you gotta watch it.
I don't usually go on social media or anything like that
Well,
very
you're a
much.
smart woman. So, but if you do, and you ever think of just "Fuck you, Tony," just go and type it in, and you watch it. It's real funny, but the ending is pretty wild, and you'll be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that was the ending."
Okay.
It's only like a 2-minute video.
I'll keep it in mind.
It's a good 2-minute. Yeah. It'll bring you up. You'll chuckle, then you go, "Oh, whoa!" Remember, Tony, when we were watching that video and I didn't know the end of it? I was like, "Holy shit!" Oh my god, he's so gross. It's not really gross. It's just good beer. It's just good beer. As good as beer as it's gonna get when it comes out of a tap. We could have had a Stella Artois or a Michelob. I could have had Michelob Ultra. I could have Modelo. I could have had a Modelo. I didn't even see that. I didn't even pay attention. Coors Light, Miller Light. I'll never touch a Miller Light. Never drink Miller Light. I don't know what that other one is. I can't really tell. I think it's cherry wheat. Yeah, that's cherry wheat. And then the other one is Labbits, Plickets and Labbits. And the other one is Angry Orchard. And then the other one is not sure. And you got Stella Artois. And you got not Blue Moon right here. And then there's Sam Adams, Oktoberfest, and then crappy old Bud Light. But I don't ever touch Bud Light or Miller Light. That shit's terrible. The worst light that I drink is Coors Light. And I don't really drink that often. This is probably the last time I drank here was the fireworks. If you guys remember me having a few pops during the fireworks, and it was Blue Moon in a can. Hi, awesome. How old are you? You look pretty young. How you been? What's up? What's up, Leslie? Yes, Austin does look really young. Who's Austin? Oh, awesome. Yeah, this is probably not a under 18 channel. Let's see. But yeah, just out having a beer. Been a long day. Worked my butt off. Worked my fingers to the bone. Need a haircut. Need another haircut. Well, I can't stop Austin from being here, but Austin, this is a fair warning. I don't know how old you are. Couldn't tell you. I can't tell how old you are, but yeah, this is an adult channel for the most part. It's kind of it'll probably be tamed down from what it has been for the past couple of months. But you never know. You never know when it can go sideways again. But yeah, I was watching couple of videos just to take a peek, and it's like, fuck, man. Good Lord. I don't know no more. I don't know what to think anymore of this insanity online. Come on, Chingali. Come on, Chingali.
I come from a time where you have
Chingali. Why you call me on live stream, Chingali? Come on, Chingali. Calls back again, I'm gonna have to answer it and tell him I'll call him back later, fucker. He does that to me all the time. He'll call me once, I'll reject it, and he'll call me right back. He'll be up all damn night. He's a nocturnal specter of the night. Goddamn Chingali. Goddamn Chingali. A buddy of mine that I have known since I was 17, 18. He's got me tossed in jail a couple of times. I think 3 times. One of them really wasn't his fault, but 2 of them definitely were his fault. I'll tell you a story. You guys want to hear a story about Chingali? My little buddy, my little Sicilian friend, who has gotten me locked up 3 times. I'll tell you the one story where I can say it really wasn't his fault. You want to hear a story? Anybody? Anybody want to hear a story? Story time? Blue moon, once in a blue moon, story time? Come on. Anybody want to hear a story? Anybody want to hear a story? Damn, beers taste pretty good. Story time, yes, okay. You might have heard it before. I know Lynette and Tony, you're here, so you might have heard this story before. And you go say, well, it's got to be the truth because it was pretty much exactly the same as you told it before. You see, back in 1994, me, my buddy Tony, the guy who was just calling, Tringley, Johnny 5, we call him, Stickman, and it was just us 4. And we were in Tony's 77 or 78 2-door Cadillac, and big old square body Cadillac. We went out to a bar called Bobby T's in Clinton Township, and we parked in the back. The bar was pretty packed. Back in the 90s, man, bars were jam-packed. It was party time in the 90s. And so we parked in the back of the veterinary clinic that's next door, and we parked in this grass. And Tony's back tires were kind of like in like a little dip in the grass. Almost like a little drainage ditch, kind of, but not. It wasn't an active drainage ditch. It was just like a kind of like a dip. That's all I can just call it, a dip. And the grass was wet, whatnot. Well, anyways, we go on, we're partying, doing our thing, playing darts, playing pool, drinking, just doing what guys do in the 90s, man, having a good time. And then we go to leave, and go to get in the car, and the car is stuck. We can't get it because it just wouldn't. It was a 2-wheel drive. It was just the way it was, and we couldn't. Tony can't drive, so that don't help much. So then we couldn't get out of the damn, little dip. So we're trying to recruit a couple of dudes that were coming out of the bar to help us push, just to get a little momentum going so we could get the car out of it. Because it's like a 6,000-7,000 pound car back in the day, even though it was a 2-door. And so the dude that we asked was a smart ass. Back then it was like, you say something to somebody, they'd be like, hey, fuck your mama, and shit like that, And so then the 2 dudes that we asked to help, they didn't want to help me. I was like, all right, fuck you then, man. Go fuck yourself, whatever. And they're walking away. And Tony started yelling, calling them faggots. Hey, you faggots. And the one guy got all upset. He was in this old panel van. And so then he was saying he was gonna whoop our ass or whatever. So then I'm like, dude, shut up, get out of here. So then he come back over and he wanted to fight, getting tough. So then there was 4 of us, it was me, Tringali, Stickman, and Johnny Five. And so this dude goes right to Tony because he didn't know who was yelling, "Faggot, get out of here, you faggot." He didn't know because it was dark. It was pitch black back there. He didn't know who was yelling it until you got like 10, 15 feet away. You could really see somebody, That's how dark it was back then. And so the dude wanted to go and fight Tony because Tony was the littlest. And I said, "Hey, get the fuck out of here, dude." So what? Is that you got a guilty conscience? I said, "You ain't gay. Don't worry about it, man. Hit the bricks, bro." So he was pushing it. He must have had some liquid courage or something in him. And so then, like I said, he was going for Tony. And I said, and I was like, he didn't say it. I said, he didn't say a word. I said, I said it. What are you going to do about it? And so then you wanted to get, knuckle up with me. So I went over to his van, and he ran back to his van and he jumped in it. And then he backed up. So I'm like, that's what I thought. So I was walking away. And then so he started driving towards me. He stuck it in drive and he punched it. And he come flying towards me like he was going to run me over. And he was in a gravel parking lot area, and we were in the grass. And so I was like on the edge of the grass and the gravel. And so I was just standing there waiting for him to come at me. And then as soon as he got, 15, 20 feet away, he locked him up and he slid in the gravel. And he stopped right in front of me. Like, he almost hit me. I wasn't moving. So I was like, "You little motherfucker." And so I went to go pull him out of his van, lump him up a little bit. But when I went around to the door, he got scared and he stuck it in reverse and started punching it through the parking lot. Well, then, I missed the part. I seen my niece and her husband at the bar when we were in there, but we didn't know where they parked. And then when all this was going down, my niece and her husband were getting in their car, and he seen what was going on with this guy, and it all happened really fast. So he seen me getting ready to go beat this dude's ass, and my niece's husband at the time, he decided he was going to help me, and he come running over, and the dude stuck it in reverse. After he tried running me over, he stopped, and I went to grab him out. He stuck it in reverse. He's driving through the parking lot backwards, and he's not looking. He's in a panel van. He can't see, and he's just blasting backwards. And then, surprisingly enough, he was doing a pretty damn good job of driving backwards. And he went between the two buildings up the road. It was driving backwards out to the street, which was a pretty good long way. And so I'm running after him, and Christian, he's running behind me. And then the dude got out into the main. He didn't even stop. He didn't check traffic, none. He just flew out in the road and did like one of the backward slides, and he went, he slid, put his car in a position where he could take off. Kind of like going backwards, and you punch it, you put it in drive, and you take off. It's hard to explain. And then when he pulled out into Harper, he stopped. Well, I ran up and I kicked a big dent in the side of his van, and then he took off. We figured that was the end of it. He left, and then we go back and we're trying to get out, but we're still kind of stuck. And then maybe 5 minutes later, could have been 10, I don't know. A few minutes later, here comes that dude in his van with a buddy of his in the van, and then 2 big bouncers from the bar. They come over. They must have been friends of his, I don't know. And so then they started running their mouths. And, the guy that was driving the van, now he's all puffed up. Y'all want to know who called him a faggot? Who called me a faggot? Who called me a faggot? And I said, I told you I did it. I said, what the fuck you going to do about it, dude? I called you a faggot. And he wanted to go right after my buddy Tringali because he was the littlest guy out of us 4. And I said, nah. I said, you ain't gonna fuck with him, bro. I said, you want to throw down? I said, there's 4 of you, there's 1 of me. I said, all 4 of you, just me? I said, let's do it. So then the dude come at me. Next thing you know, I'm cracking him. Pop, pop, pop. I take him down on the ground. I got him in a headlock, and I'm just blasting him. And then his buddies jump on me. And my buddies know just to let me do my thing. They don't even need to jump in. So then I got the dude on the ground. I'm socking him. And he's like, okay. And I let him go. And then the 2 bouncers grabbed me, and they're holding me down. And I got the other guy. I grabbed the other guy. I got him in a headlock now. And so then, I don't remember exactly what happened because it's been since 1994, man. 95. 94, 95. And so then the two big bouncers were holding me down, and I got myself up, and I pulled one of the bouncers' legs off from underneath and got him on the ground. I blasted him in the nose. Then the other guy, the other bouncer, stood up. So then now I'm standing up. One bouncer's on the ground. The other guy that I was lumping up is still kind of not wanting to mess around. He's like brushing himself off. Whatever's happening. And the other guy didn't want none. So then it all happened pretty quick. So then I'm standing there. Next thing you know, here comes the cops. I'm not just standing there. I'm standing there ready to fight. You know, I'm like, come on, motherfuckers, let's do it, yo. Getting all loud, whatever. And here comes the cops around the corner and shit. And put their spotlight on and shit. And they're like, oh, fuck. You know, and then, so the bouncers, they know the cops. They're like, yeah, this guy's starting shit. And I'm like, starting shit? You fucking asshole buddy. Come over here and try to fucking run me over, motherfucker. I tell the cops, I said, here, look at the skid marks in the fucking gravel right there. Because, you know, you can literally clearly see the skid marks in the gravel where I said I was standing right there and the dude tried running me over, man. I said, fucking dude tried running me down. I said, four of them, one of me. It looked like I started something. So then cops were like, everybody get the fuck out of here. Everybody get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, so during the scuffle, my pager, this is back in the pager days, Sky Pager. I had my pager on my hip, on my belt, whatever. And it fell off during the scuffle. And so everybody dispersed. So I'm trying to find my pager, but like I said, it's pitch dark and I can't. And so then I know I was under the tree or in the grass, and I asked the cops, I said, can you shine your flashlight in the grass real quick so I can find my pager? I'll grab it and I'll get the fuck out of here. Then the cop says, no, hey, fuck you, get the fuck out of here. You know, and I'm like, what do you say, get the fuck out of here or I'm going to arrest you. And then I was like, fuck you, asshole, then arrest me, bitch. That's the kind of guy I was. And they were like, come over and grab me up. And they handcuffed me and pushed me up against the car. So I'm leaning up against the car, you know, I'm assuming the position. And, you know, they're patting me down or whatever. And so I look over at my buddies, you know, Stickman, Tringali, and Johnny Five, and they're over there laughing their asses off of what they're just watching, you know. And I'm like, I know I'm going to jail, so I yell over, I say, hey man, I'll call you in a little bit to tell you how much bail is. And I turn my head, and the one cop punches me. His name was Freese, Frese, and he was like, I was like, oh, you motherfucker, man. I said, and I'm already handcuffed. I'm like, bitch ass motherfucker. I said, take these handcuffs off, and I'll beat your fucking ass. So now I'm pissed off with the fucking cops. I'm chewing them out. So I ended up going to jail first. And on the way to jail, from the bar to the jail, is less than a mile. Pretty much less than a mile. And I said some of the most vulgar, foul, trying to provoke these two cops to pull over, and I said, you know what? I said, you guys are pussies, blah blah. You're back here having butt sex. I can smell it. Like da 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 da. I was saying all kinds of shit, trying to get them to pull over to fight me. I said, take these fucking handcuffs off. I said, I challenge both of you. I said, you and me one-on-one. I said, and I'll whip your ass, and then I'll fight you. You and me one-on-one. If I kick both your asses, you let me go and I'll walk. I said, but if I lose either one of you, I said, you can charge me with assaulting a police officer or whatever you want. I said, we can do that. And I said, we pulled down one of these little factories here because you had to go through this industrial road where all kinds of factories were at to get to the police department. And I was serious as a heart attack. And the cops just ignored me and then whatever. And then, of course, they didn't take me up on my offer, my challenge, so I went to jail. I was pissed off because I didn't do a damn thing. He punched me in the fucking mouth, sucker punched me. And, well, I did that later, Leslie. Just listen to the story, young lady, and I'll finish. So when I go to jail, and Tony and Tringali and Johnny, because I was living with my old lady, the mother of my kids at the time. It was just a guy's night out. We were living together, and I didn't come home that night. So my old lady was calling Tony, wanting to know where's my man? Where's my man at? Where's he at? Is he with some chick? And they're laughing their ass off because they don't. They're stupid. They were drinking, didn't know what city I was in, whatever, or they told. I don't know. So it took my old lady all night long. She called all the police stations all around, asking if I was arrested. Finally, she found me, but in the morning, I went to jail. In the morning, a cop came to my cell and asked me if I wanted a coffee and a Danish. And I was like, yeah, fuck you, motherfucker, go fuck yourself. And he was like, hey, fuck you too, man. I didn't do nothing to you. And then, so I was like, you know what? You're right. You didn't do nothing to me, so I apologize. I'm not gonna treat him like shit. So then I'm getting out on my own recognizance. They didn't even charge me no. I think maybe did they charge me a bill? Maybe $200, maybe. I can't remember. It's all on paper. I got the paperwork for it. But so then, as I'm leaving, I'm telling the cop that's running the jail what had happened the night before, and he literally told me, he's like, that's why I don't work patrol on the streets. He says, because the cops are fucking, I don't want to work with cops like that. They're assholes. He goes, and I'd rather work here in the jail by myself and not have to deal with that kind of bullshit. So, and I'm like that. I can respect that. So when I told him what had happened, I said, yeah, I lost my pager and whatnot. I said, I'm sure it's in the grass. I'm gonna go back and get it. And I said, can you do me a favor? And he's like, what is it? And I said, no, can you do me a favor? And you promised me you'd do me a favor if I asked you. And he's like, yeah, I'll do it. I said, it's no big deal. I said, but it's the cops that did what they did to me last night. He's like, well, what do you need me to do? And I said, I said, give me a pen. So I wrote down my pager number, and I gave him my pager, and I said, look, give this to those two assholes last night that fucking did what they did to me, and you tell them that I said that any day, anytime, anywhere that they want to meet me, with or without their guns and their badges, that to call me up and I'll meet them anywhere they want, and I'll beat their fucking asses. And he started laughing. He's like, that's awesome, dude. He goes, I'll tell them that. He goes, I guarantee you, I'll tell them that. And I said, well, I guarantee that they won't call me, and I guarantee that if they do, I'll beat the fuck out of both of them. And he's like, you probably would. He goes, because they're fucking pussies. And so then, never got a call, of course. So then I go back to the grass. My old lady comes and picks me up, and I tell her what had happened. And I said, take me back to the fucking bar in the back of the veterinary clinic. And as soon as she pulls up, I can see my pager in the grass. I go, there it is, right there. Walked up, grabbed my pager, and that was it. So then, that was the end of that. But then I had to hire an attorney because the cops charged me with assaulting a police officer, resisting arrest, and all the shit that they charge you with. And I didn't do anything. They sucker punched me in my fucking jaw. And so I had to hire, I paid $1,000 for an attorney. Massaroni, I think his name was. Now, I don't know if it's the same Massaroni or it's a family name, but there's a couple of judges named Massaroni in the area. But so I go to court, and I was going to hire the current Macomb County prosecutor. I was going to hire him to defend me, but he wanted $5,000, and I'm like, $5 fucking grand. Back then, $5,000 was like 20 grand today, And I'm like, nah, dude. I said, nah, I ain't paying $5 fucking grand. So I got the lawyer to charge me $1,000, which was like $5,000 now. And so I coughed up the cash, and we went to court. And as I'm standing there in court, here comes the two cops that did what they did to me that night. And they're in uniform, and this courtroom corridor, not in the court, but in the waiting area, it's jam-packed. It's full of people all over the place. And I was a big mouth, still am. Back then, I was just a big mouth motherfucker. And I'm like, there they are right there. I tell my lawyer, I said, those are two fucking assholes right there. And I wasn't whispering in his ear. I said, there's two motherfucking assholes right fucking there. In front of everybody. And he's like, shh. And I said, no, don't tell me that shit. Like, what the fuck? No. I said, So then they come walking up. And I go, what's up, bitch? And they looked at me and I go, you remember me, motherfucker? I said, you want to come and punch me in my fucking face now, motherfucker, when I'm not handcuffed? And so then he looks at me and the cop, I knew he was a big swelled up fucking juice head, fucking military cut, like he was some badass. And then I tell him, I'm like, motherfucker, I said, you pussy ass bitch motherfucker, gonna punch me in my fucking face and charge me a bunch of shit. I said, guess what? I said, I got it was my 3 buddies, my niece, and her husband. I said, I got 5 motherfuckers who come and testify against your bitch ass, and you fucking punched me in my fucking mouth when I was handcuffed and you arrested me for nothing. I said, so let's do this, bitch. And so then my lawyer goes into the meeting room with the 2 cops, the prosecuting attorney and my lawyer, and they're probably in there maybe 5 minutes. Could have been 10. Didn't seem too long. So then my lawyer comes back out. As soon as he comes back out, I see the 2 cops walk out the door. Because my lawyer came out, 2 cops walked out right up, and I'm like, what the fuck's up, dude? And he's like, I don't know what you did. I don't know what you said, but those two cops don't want no part of you. He says they said that they're not saying nothing. They want the charges dismissed. They want to walk away from it. And the prosecutor said he's going to enter in a nolo prosequi. And I said, yeah, that's what I thought. I said, but motherfuckers are lucky I don't sue their asses. Back then, I didn't even think about suing them. That wasn't even a topic. It was, to me, it was just another day in the life of being harassed by fucking scumbag cops. And so kind of technically, Tony's big mouth is the reason why I went to jail. He wouldn't have been calling the dude a faggot and getting all upset at him because Tony's got a big mouth. I wouldn't have stuck up for Tony because he's a little guy, and I wouldn't have stuck up for him. And I went to jail myself. No, it's like I said, this is a time that really wasn't his fault, more or less my fault. But yeah, that's what happened. And so I got I think it was $250. I think it was a $2,500 bond or $20,000 bond. I got my $200 back. So that was good times, man. Good times back in the 90s. So yeah, is my story boring you? So I did go back and get my pager. What did I say? Hi, Bolilo. Oh my God. Are you is it even enough for you, Leslie? Good Lord, kid. Alright, am I fixed it? Are you good? France. Math Zam. What's going on over to France? You guys kicking ass, taking names? Slope? Yeah, slope. Not much of a slope, just a dip. So you guys over there kicking ass, taking names in France? From Nice. Why didn't you just come? Yeah, I did go back. I did. But yeah, that's just another. It's kind of shit that I've been dealing with all my life. Punk ass fucking cops. So, anybody got anything to say? You think I'm lying? I got paperwork to prove it. I got Tony's story. Tony can see, but the funny thing is that I've had this conversation with Tony, Stickman, and Johnny Five after the fact, and Stickman seems to think that he helped me. And I go, are you out of your fucking mind? I said, you didn't help shit, dude. Like, I don't know where you were. I said, what you been smoking, bro? I said, you didn't help me a goddamn thing. I said, you stood there. My niece's husband, Christian, he knows the story, but he's turned into a drug addict. And I don't even talk to him no more. Him and my niece got a divorce. I feel sorry for the guy, the way his life has turned out, but it ain't my fault. Dom, long time. How are you? Who's Dom? Dom is the NASCAR Bam and others in here. What's up, Dom? Well, I never known that. You know that.
You worked a couple jobs, type thing. You know how HR ladies work.
I lie down when I go to sleep, but I don't lie at all. I don't even exaggerate. I don't even make shit up. There's no point. The truth is so much easier to remember than a lie. Why would anybody ever lie? Why would anybody lie? I don't even know why people don't listen to what I say. I just heard a video clip of one of them crazy broads that associate with those other channels. I'm not gonna even bother to name names, but Snow. It was on Snow's channel. Snow, I'm sure she doesn't mind, but Snow had shared a video earlier today, and somebody in that video said that I said that Shauna was going to end up dead. And I was like, what the fuck did I just hear? And I'm like, are you serious? Is somebody's got so much shit in their head that they heard me say one thing, they absorbed it and repeated some totally fucking different shit. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you fucking people, man? Hear each other out. Which is very respect. Ain't nobody gonna hear me out, man. Everybody's afraid of me. I don't expect nobody to hear me out. I don't even give a fuck. I've tried. I'm not trying no more. Never in my life have I ever fucking encountered such madness. And Tony, you know exactly what I'm talking about because Shauna, Pandora's Revelation, left a comment on Dearborn dudes. The dude from Dearborn left it on his video and said, go file a PPO because you're going to end up dead like James Munner. How the fuck did you get that Shauna's going to end up dead? How the fuck did you come up with that? From me saying what I said, I repeated the exact same thing that I just said right now. I think these fucking people they just go out of their fucking way to make up nonsensical bullshit to push their stupidity. I don't even know. I don't even give a fuck no more. I don't even know why I brought it up. But it's so insane. I can't even fathom how somebody could hear me speak and then misconstrue or misstate or make up some shit that I never even said. It's like, what the fuck? It's crazy.
How much are they going to run you for that?
I know she did, but that crazy victory chick said that I said that Shauna was going to end up dead. So that clearly shows anybody who kind of understands what's going on that these people are fucking whacked. They don't even hear what you're saying. Can I get a short when you get a chance, please? They don't listen. They're just out of their fucking mind. They hear what they want to hear, and they repeat what the others want to hear. And it's an unbelievable. I don't even fucking get it, man. I can't even fathom how that happens. It's like, what? NFO.
What's that?
NFO.
No, I'm old too. I went on deployment like a few times.
She don't know what NFO is. So, you didn't hear me? I said NFO. So NFO. No fucking orange. Well, you're a bartender. No, you can put it back. I was just trying to keep you from having to dig it out. Go ahead.
No, I can't say I did.
Thank you. Feisty. It's all good. She's like, how the fuck was I supposed to know that? Not many people do. I guess it's an old school NFL, like no fucking line. Anybody remember that? No, what else was I saying? I made a post a while ago addressing, including you months ago. Did you see? I did not remember. No. Yeah, it'll never end. It'll never end. Yeah, I know. Nuttier than a fucking fruitcake on Christmas. Cheers. Cheers, bitches. All right, might as well make the best of it. Squeeze the orange right in there. They didn't let.
doing like little mining games.
No. Go watch Snow's latest video earlier today. There was nothing taken out of context. That come right out of Kate's fucking mouth. I need to bring this up. I need to let everybody know what was being said. And then Lena, being the cunt that she is. And I'm sorry, I'm never gonna stop saying it. Lena's one fucked up individual, man. I never realized how messed up Lena was. She doesn't want anybody to tell their side of the story because it'll fucking blow her narrative right out of the fucking water. You did the dirty work for 3 years. You ain't getting a pass from me. I could say 3 months, 6 tops, I could say okay. But 3 years? No, you knew what you were doing. You absolutely knew what you were doing, and you were a 110% willing participant. And if anybody takes offense to that, I don't fucking care. But whatever, man. If people don't want to assist in the bringing down of the jackass zebra, I really don't give a fuck. Because I said something that hurt somebody else's feelings, if that's the kind of people you are, then fuck it, I don't care. I'm still gonna be me. Still gonna mind my own business and do my thing. No, that's not why it's easy for arguments to start. That's how it's easy for arguments to start, because people hear, they can hear 100% story in this ear. They can go in their noggin and bounce around, and it comes out here 20%. I don't know how it happens. I've witnessed it time and time and time again with me saying stuff. You know what it really boils down to? Is that they don't spend the time to listen to anything that I say. But I have noticed that a couple of people have listened to things that I've said, and they're kind of repeating it now, if you guys haven't noticed. But that's okay. I'm sure I wouldn't expect you guys to notice. But I've noticed, especially when they use the same words that I use. When somebody's using the words polyboy, when they never said polyboy before until I said it time and time again. And I kept going, polyboy. That one night after I got on OTWs, and they blocked, or not blocked me, but they kicked me out. Well, they did block me, they timed me out. So, fuck them all. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, they couldn't walk a block in my shoes, let alone stand in my shadow. I'm accused of being a narcissist. Me, being a narcissist. I've been watching these videos. This guy, I don't know his name, but he's been talking about narcissists and their behaviors and things like that. And I'm like listening very intently, and I'm like, I already know, but I'm like, that's you, and that's you. It's not me. It's not me. It's them. As long the one sharing gets it, if the other gets it, also bonus. High five. Rip curl in here.
Anything else for last call?
No, that's all, my man. Rip curl, where you at? Even though she is a pest to me, in my opinion, I thought it was rude, but I'll go back and watch it. Oh yeah, if you're watching Snow's video, go listen to it closely. This is what I mean, is that, see, I have a very high, or not, I want to say a very extreme, I'm extremely hypervigilant, and I listen to details, extreme details. I will pick up on the littlest thing, and I'm like, ding, 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 there it is. And most people aren't capable of picking up on details. That's why my attorney tells me that I should be a private investigator because I pay attention to details and I can point shit out that even my lawyer misses.
I'm not taking one more.
So, it's not. I'm not bragging. I'm not trying to be cocky, but I can back it up. So, yeah, well, I don't wear masks. Yeah, Rip Curl, I wouldn't even bother talking to her if I was you. All she's going to do is gaslight you. I wouldn't even bother with her, bro. I could, no offense, Rip Curl, but I could say, what's wrong with you, dude? You got on there and you was fucking, you weren't even saying anything that I wanted you to say, but you're your own man. You say what you want. You could have really got into them. You could have really lit them up in the Rip Curl way if you'd have been listening and reading my text when you got on there. But it's all good, man. I can speak for myself if given the opportunity. And most people won't give me the opportunity because they fear me. Because I'm a dangerous man. Not because of these. We're good, sweetie.
Okay.
Yeah. Not because of these or these, but because of this. And because of this, people know that they can't get over on me in their lies and their bullshit. And that's why they don't want me to speak. They want to silence me. But that's all good. Silence me. Where you going, Dom? You leaving already? Jesus. Oh, you mean I haven't changed? I haven't been somebody different? Haven't shown you my Keelian side? I have many other selves that get my attention. Yeah, later, Dom. All come into the system the same for the most part. Blame the system. Oh, there's no blaming the system. We can participate or we don't participate. So the system is going to be there whether we want it to be or not. It's all a matter of who wants to play the game. No, they keep mentioning my name. They keep doing whatever they're doing. You thought they were all taking a high road? I'm not going to keep going on and just drop. Oh no, they're going to go on and on and on. If they wanted to help me put an end to his bullshit, they would have been more than willing to offer up any bit of information that they had. Now after the fact, now that I don't want to engage with them anymore because it'll never end, now they want to say that they're going to help me. No, they still haven't reached out to me. They got my telephone numbers. If they wanted to help themselves or help the community or anybody, potential victims, they would have reached out to me. I'm not reaching out to them. I already did. And I got kicked in the fucking face, so to speak. Or got dirt kicked in my face. And mud slung at me. I only did what I did because they were all attacking me. And those of you who know me, you know that that's exactly what had happened. I didn't do anything to them. I didn't attack them. I was only telling the truth about what I seen. And most people don't like the truth, so they get upset and they get mad and they lash out. And they think that I'm gonna back down. Nah, no backing down. Now, all of a sudden, they change their heart. Hey, if they have any good in them, and they really want to put an end to it, they would do it just on their own volition. They won't need me to do anything, or to stop doing something, or to do something. It has nothing to do with me. They're either gonna do what's right, or they're not gonna do what's right. That's the end of the conversation. I don't even need to elaborate on it anymore.
Good night. You too.
This is a good tune. I haven't listened to music in a long time, mainstream music. I'll say that I don't enjoy some of it, but sometimes you gotta sacrifice what you love for your faith. And I don't hide behind any fucking cross. To me, that's a fucking insult. I don't appreciate that, because I know that I'm a good man of God. I like this song. Whoa. I don't think it's got nothing to do with the younger generation. There's plenty of people that are my age that are completely fucked up, like the rest of them. It's about being. It's about knowing right from fucking wrong, man. If you don't know right from wrong, and it's not ingrained in your DNA and your character to behave properly, you just ain't gonna do it. My left hand's free. Oh. Yeah, you're just not gonna do it. You're gonna be one fucked up individual, man. If you don't know yourself, if you're not content in your inner being and know that you're a solid, straight up human, you're gonna be all over the fucking place. You're gonna be a chameleon. You're gonna be trying to fit in, to get in. You're gonna be doing some really fucked up shit that I personally don't want anything to do with. I associate with very few people in my life. I got thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking acquaintances, and I could throw a party and post it on Facebook and I have one of the biggest bashes in the world, and everybody be like, man, fucking Lee's throwing a party, man. He's back to his fucking game. And I could have a lot of people hanging out, and I could connect with a lot of people that I've disconnected from, but I've disconnected from them for a reason. And I had a video earlier that I was going to share. I still might later today, about being chosen.
You mind if I sit over here?
Hey, no problem, brother. Sit.
All right, man.
Enjoy. And
how you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing all right.
What's your name?
Brian.
Brian?
Ryan.
Ryan? I'm Lee. Nice to meet you, Ryan.
What's that?
Lee.
Lee.
Yeah, Lee.
All right.
So, well, it's easier to blame the whole generation than it is to accept responsibility for your own actions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was just listening to you talk to your buddy over there about your newfound friend, about being published, a published writer.
Oh,
yeah, you're the guy that just left.
He's like a Polish guy or something.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, I got a couple of books that I want to put together, and I wanted to pick his brain, but I listened to what he was saying and talking about put a query letter together. He seems like a pretty knowledgeable guy.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was listening to him. He was talking about the process that he was doing to get a book written, which anybody can get a book written. Not
me and you can get a book written.
Well, yeah, but you'll have to
write
pay.
About anything.
Well, you'll have to pay to get to get published.
The publishers are pretty strict.
Well,
I mean, anybody can put up a book. Right?
Well, there's publishers out there that will pretty much publish just about anything that's worthwhile. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
Hey, I'm Ryan.
Sorry. Right. There's only 13 people watching. Don't worry about it.
No, you're good. You're good, man.
But I won't put you on.
I just want to be.
No, I'm not secret. You can see right there live. So.
What's your name?
Lee.
Oh, great. I got dementia.
No, you're all right. You don't got dementia. You got Brewski.
Brewskis. Yeah.
You got right. Brewski dementia.
Brewski dementia.
But yeah, I'm just sitting here and bullshit with the people that are on my social media. If I was to tell Ryan over here about the shit that I've been dealing with, they can't see it. You don't want to show your face on here.
Why not? I ain't got nothing to lose.
No, you got more to lose than you think you do. he thinks you've got
there ain't no chance.
No offense to you at all whatsoever. It's me. There's people on here.
The trolls and all.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I got big time.
To fuck my shit up.
I got big time trolls.
Really?
Oh yeah.
But you said you only got 13 people.
Well, it's an easy night. I don't have any drama going on tonight. It's just a chill.
What do you want? YouTube?
Yeah.
Is YouTube live?
That's YouTube live. But I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. So, but I got a lot of shit going on this fucking crazy site here.
Oh man.
I had someone try to call me with the name Bex. Anyone you know? No, I know Bex.
Yeah, I tried to do something like this, and they started calling Buffalo Wild Wings where I was at. They started calling Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, because you were there hanging out, yeah.
And,
well, there's 1,000 Applebee's. They don't know where I'm at Applebee's. There could be any Applebee's in the country, so I don't tell people where I'm at.
Yeah, no, I didn't tell them, but
there's 100
somehow
Buffalo Wild Wings.
figured it out.
Yeah, you got the scumbags. They can figure it out. That goes to tell you that they got too much fucking time on their hands.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And so, I just cut it out of. I couldn't do it no more. I wish I could.
It could be.
Why do you go live? Let me ask you that.
Why?
Yeah.
Why not? I had a couple of things, not really a couple things, but just to say cheers to the cool people. Cheers. Cheers to the cool people, and go fuck yourself to the assholes. Mm-hmm. So, and
I get that too.
There's a lot of assholes in the world. And,
absolutely.
And if I told you what I knew about and what I've discovered about social media, you'd shit your pants.
Oh, it's a psyop, bro.
Every bit of it's a psyop.
Like, put your tinfoil hat on.
You don't even need a tinfoil hat. It's
clear and obvious.
Well, it's getting there, but see, most people.
It's getting there. It has.
Well, I mean, and generally, the average person who knows anything about social media.
No, the average person
don't know.
Also, all the children that go on to social media, they have no idea. Even though their impact is so small, it's being controlled by
an entity. An entity of sorts, deep state or Project Zypher.
What's that?
Project Zypher. Project Zypher.
I gotta look into that.
Project Pogo is
I know it's like psyops and all that going on. With
Project Zypher. I could tell him about Project Zypher. Project Zypher.
I can't talk too much if you.
Yeah. Well, no, I'll say it all in. I don't give a fuck.
Like, I seen like certain things type thing. You know.
Well, I've been dealing with criminal government because the government owns social media. Yeah. You don't have to be quiet. They don't know it too.
I mean, they see. We can
See, even he
converse right
knows.
now and they'll know.
Well, one of the things for an example, have you been on YouTube a lot or at all?
Quite a bit, yeah.
So you know what a super chat is, right?
Yes, I do. Like the little donation thing.
A super chat was created so they could track and ID you, tag you, track you, and ID
You know
you
who
directly.
the CEO of YouTube is? Right
Well,
now.
I don't not now. I don't even care anymore. But I knew who it was. It was Susan Wojcicki. I know that who it is now is probably some
That's
even
a
worse.
Polish name.
It's probably even worse now than it was, and I don't even give a shit.
Indian name now.
Oh, the fucking Indians with the dots. Them fucking Indians with a dot.
Not with the feather.
No, with the feather. I'm an Indian with a feather. 20% of me. I'm not an Indian with a dot. The Indians with the dots are ruining the fucking world. Aren't you, snafu snaps? But yeah.
Do I own anything?
Did you already catch that with her?
I don't know. Like, I think I got like. Am I good? Yep. Are you sure?
I wonder why Bex calling this sounds. Oh. No, I think Bex is, I hear that Bex is a he, she. And I'm just kind of curious if Bex is a he, she.
What'd you say?
But you're live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get off here right now, though. I had someone. All right, I already read that.
I don't want to talk to you.
No, I'm gonna hang out. No, I'm gonna hang out.
Because you get demonetized and all that.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm already shadow banned, so it don't matter. I'm monetized, but I'm shadow banned too.
No, yeah, they'll shadow ban you for sure.
Well, let me see. I wonder why Bex is calling you. Bex might be messing with you, or it could be an imposter. Nah, who knows? I don't know. You know, got calls and recognized recently, but don't answer. I don't know why Bex would be calling you. I don't know how Bex would get your number. But I am going to get off here, guys. I've been out here for an hour. So I will probably talk to y'all maybe tomorrow. Maybe later tonight. You never know. Who knows? I might. What time is it? 12 o'clock?
12:03?
I might go to...
Probably got like another hour in you.
Yeah, maybe an hour. I'm an old guy.
No, I feel you. I'm about to pass out type shit.
Yeah, it's been a long day for me. But all right, guys, I'll peace out. 2 and 2. You know how it rolls. I'll see you next time on Apple Media. Later on. But yeah, dude, I've been